Hi guys, today we're going to do this mani. Well, I'm going to show you how I did this mani right here. And I did lead lighting, to color in the flowers. So I used this plate right here, my new Born Pretty one. And I already did a review on this, so if you look under tutorials, and it's Born Pretty's L003 or L003. And we're doing, the image that we're using is this one right here, and I just love this. This is absolutely my favorite on here, but I can't wait to do the rest of them because they're just beautiful. But we're doing that one today. So to save a little bit of time, I went ahead, first I'm going to show you my sample nail, which is exactly like how I did these, same colors, everything. And then today we're going to do it a little different colors, just I'm hoping it shows up better for you, this one here. So the color that I did the original mani in is this one right here, and I will put the name of it. It's like number 18, Born Pretty, real pretty teal for those that I stamped it in. But this one here is by Bundle Monster. It's a real pretty color too, and it's B217. But I'll put all the stuff that I use in the information box. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to lead light color in those flowers. I'll show you how I did it. I used Sharpies. Oh, by the way, so here is what the same color as this is on here. And just in case you want to see me stamp it, I can go ahead and do that in this dark blue color. Well, it's kind of like a, I don't know what color, but it's really beautiful. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And let me turn it around towards me. And we'll go ahead and get that real quick. I'm sure you know how to stamp already, but just in case you want to see me do it. We're going to do that. And by the way, I'm using my Big Bling Clear Jelly stamper. That's kind of a mess, but I love it. And I have a brand new one, but anyway, you just use your favorites. And so that's how that turned out. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put it right next to the other one. And then also you'll be able to see the colors probably a little better, So here, let me turn this around so that you can see it there. But they're both beautiful colors. I love them both. But we are just doing the darker one on the sample nail today, so I hope you can see it easier, as I'm working with it. So let's go ahead and move that for a minute. And so what I'm using is, I'm using Sharpies. And actually for this mani, super easy, simple, fun. Just 2 colors, that's it. Because you already got your base color for the ferns and stuff here in the outline. So we're going to do, now this is the only time I do it directly on the, nail, for the nail art, when it's yellow. Because I really want it to be, and let's see, which one am I going to pick out? How about if we do maybe this one here? So we'll do the yellow, we'll do yellow in here. So we're going to go ahead, because I really want it to be as, as strong of a yellow as possible. And yellow is fine. It doesn't look, it's not like the other colors when you do them directly. I don't like it when you do the rest of them directly as well. But you can do, whatever works better for you. Anyway, that's one. And then the other one we're going to do is this bottom one. We're going to do it in yellow also. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So these are fine points, and you can get the Sharpies fine points all over the place. Hobby Lobby, if you have one of those. And secondary would be Tarjay. So there's the 2 yellow ones. So let's go ahead, we'll put our cap back on, and we're going to do the pink one. And I'll put the names of these down. This is kind of a berry color pink. Now this one here I'm going to do like I normally do with the other ones, which is, so if you have a tile or something that you can use, this actually is a lid that came off the top of one of those jar candles, and it works perfect for this stuff. And then I have a little jelly jar that I have, alcohol in, and you can use the less expensive from Dollar Tree alcohol if you want to for this, or you can use, the 90% or whatever. So I'm using this is a brush that I'm using, kind of a little flat brush, but you can use a detail brush or a smaller striper brush if you want to, whatever. The biggest thing though is when you go to put this in your jar, try not to saturate the whole thing if you can help it, otherwise you're going to water it down too much. And then I've already put some of my berry color on there. If you got too much, you can tap off a little bit. And all I'm going to do is just turn it into a liquid, basically, just like, you know, if you're doing watercolors or something. And then I'm just going to, you know, let's do this one here. I'm just going to kind of, I'm not coloring the whole petals, because I did put a light pink base color. This is a light pink, probably hard to tell on there. And so all we're going to do is just do the rest of the flowers in this pink. Super easy. If you want to do them in different colors with your Sharpies, you can do that too. And so, you know, that's, you don't want to water it down too much unless you want a super, super pale, you know, color. But if you want it to pop and show up, you don't want to do too much, you know, water it down too much with alcohol. So if you need some more, you know, there's still some on here around the edges. So just grab some of that in here. If, you know, usually that's enough to do another flower. And we can just kind of go over some. If it looks too light and you want a little bit more color in a petal, you know, then you can do that. Just a little light, you know, careful dab. You don't want to go out of the lines. And like I said, I'm not even coloring in the whole petals, just, you know, like most of it, 2/3 to 3/4, I guess 3/4, whatever. Anyway, and you know, if you want this to be a little darker, then you can go, you know, add a little bit more. And all you would do is really just super easy. Just take your Sharpie, you know, make another little spot with some more. So, you know, until you've got it done. And then grab a little more, you know, alcohol, just a teeny on the edge of your, you know, bristles if you can. And then you can even kind of, you know, dab on the side when you first start so that you don't get too much alcohol in there, you know, until you see how much you want to. And that's basically, you're just going like that. And then, you know, if you go over these again, it'll make it, you know, even more deeper color. So depending on, you know, what you want. Super easy, see? Super, super easy and so fun and inexpensive way to do lead lighting. And then just clean off your brush and your little alcohol, you know, container. Wipe it off on your paper towel. And then now you would just, you know, let it dry a few seconds and then put your, you know, like Bundle Monster Smudge Free would be the best if you don't want it to smudge. You have to watch it with Sharpies too, just like you do stamping polish, because it's easy to smear it. But, you know, if you're really good at floating your regular polish over, then, you know, great, you could do that. You could also do a gel polish. And I put on a gel matte, by the way, over this base so that it wouldn't have a glare. I was hoping it wouldn't be a glare for you. But right now, you know, you could do your smudge free over it if you wanted to. But, wait, before I forgot. I did do these little silver, you know, centers. You don't have to do it if you like it like that, but if you want to, how I did it was I took my Born Pretty silver. You can use any silver you like, stamping polish or whatever, or glitter or whatever you like. But all I did was I just took my, you know, dotting tool, whatever size center you want would be the size ball of your, you know, dotting tool. And then I just took it and just go straight down and just kind of dab it lightly. Oops, can't see what I'm doing. I've got this thing trying to make it so you could see it. Sorry. Okay, let's go here. So anyway, you can make it as small or big as you want. If you want it bigger, you can make it bigger. That didn't work out too well. Let me see if I can do this. Well, this really is, you'd think that would be super easy even to do, right? So that you could see it upside down. There you go. It's not, now it's not round, right? Holy cow, I'm making a bigger mess. All right, there's a big center on that flower. I'm sure you can see it now. But if you want to do a smaller one, you know, easy. Whatever size you want it, just don't, you know, just don't get as much. And if you're afraid you have too much, then just, you know, dab it on your little tile or dab it off on your paper towel, you know, and then, you know, do it. Anyway, so I think it looks really pretty with the silver. And so now you, and sorry about that one up there. Anyway, so now you would just put your top coat over. So whatever that is, whether it's your Smudge Free by Bundle Monsters, which I love, and you can see I'm getting ready to order another bottle. I should have already, but we'll go ahead and try and get some out so you can see. So you just kind of, you know, float it over the top, and you want to make sure that that silver is dry so that you don't smear it. And so there you go. And that's it. So please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you'll get a notice on my next new tutorials, and I'll be doing more really soon. And I still have 4 more large clear jelly stamper plates, brand new, that I have to review. So those will be coming up pretty soon too. So these are the 2 that I did, and like I said, this one matches my mani I've got, and that you'll see on the picture. And this one's darker, but they're both gorgeous. So, you know, either way you want to do it would be awesome. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I can't do this that way. Okay, let's try it that way. Thank you so much for watching. So bye, girls.